Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today. I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. It's Monday, so I like to begin with poetry. This is from Hafiz, the Persian Shakespeare. I've learned so much from God that I can no longer call myself a Christian, Muslim, a Hindu, a Buddhist, a Jew. The truth has shared so much of itself with me that I can no longer call myself a man, a woman, an angel, or even a pure soul. Love has befriended Hafiz so completely. It has turned to ash and freed me of every concept and image my mind has ever known. Wow, complete emptying out, huh? All right, so for my journal writing friends, or to elevate the conversation, however you'd like to do that, I love to hear from you. I love these conversations that I'm having with whoever chooses to share this with me. What excites you about the world? What are you passionate about in the world? And if you could teach 3 things to other people about what excites you in the world, what would those 3 things be? Don't hold back. I hope that it really takes you deep into those things that really energize you. Like I said, have you found the dream whose pursuit is self-energizing for an entire life? If not, I think that's what we're after. All right, so I just want to start right away. My whole clutter mentality about not being bogged down just means instead of looking back, look forward. Can't blame the past. It's much better to create a better tomorrow. Now, when I say these things, I like to think of myself as the wizard in James Thurber's short story. I'm the wizard that's functioning under a curse. And the king says, well, what's the curse? Well, the curse is 50% of the time I'm speaking the truth as if it's coming directly from God's mouth. And 50% of the time, I don't know what I'm really talking about. And the king says, what's the curse? I don't know which 50% of the time it is when I'm talking to you. So hopefully some things slip through that'll work for us all. So if we're going to get to this place, one of my ideas, which of course is I'm borrowing it from other people, is do we come trailing clouds of glory, true. Do we bring with us something divine? Do we all have some kind of inner royalty, imago Dei, Buddha nature, Christ consciousness, vision of paradise, the mandala of total wholeness within us? I think we do. But at the same time, every front has a back. So there's the spiritual inflation that happens when we abrogate to ourselves certain qualities that give us the feeling that we're blown up beyond our proper size. That we're something greater than we really are. So there's a little presumptuousness in there, a little vanity in there, a little pride in there, a little pompousness in there. So this is a tough balance to find. We're having something within us that's divine, and we have something within us that's not so kosher, as we would say. So we always have to ask, what do we want? In the end, it's always up to us. What hopeful outcome moving forward are we looking for? So I never say yoga is the only way, but it's a metaphor I use because it connects in so many different ways. Yoga gives you the tools to change your inner state and give you the feeling that you can change right now. You don't have to wait. You start reacting differently right now. My teacher taught me that yoga is a fascinating and baffling subject. It's abused by intellectual ignoramuses who don't know what it is, because in the intricacies of stilling your consciousness, in order to merge that individual soul with the universal soul, like that poem says, takes us beyond thought completely. It gives you a pedagogical method that takes you from what's concrete to what's abstract. And then you have this breakthrough, and then you even see the land that you're living on as metaphorical of a spiritual empowerment. The garden is here. You see the beauty, the grace, the wonder of nature. The promised land is not somewhere else. It's right here. The earth is such an oasis in the desert of space. Hopefully we can recognize it and do the great reversal. Not the stewardship over the earth where we try to conquer everything as if nature was evil and we have to redeem it. But instead, can we participate in its bounty, and it's so bountiful, so that we can share what we all inhabit together as one people. So remember, as you go about your day, nature doesn't unfold in a straight line, and neither do we. It doesn't work that way. And the general evolutionary, minimal, inevitable, mechanical lurch forward is always upwards. Just remember, the tide flows in, the tide flows out. Advance and retreat repeatedly. Don't watch the individual wave, but flow with the tide. And I hope that you all find your path of least resistance, the path that leads you to be a deliberate creator rather than regurgitating anything that just comes out in a knee-jerk reflex way. So here's the simplest mantra I can give to people as a hypnotic post-suggestion to take with you. All that I consider good flows easily into my experience. All that I consider good flows easily into my experience. Now have a great day. Tell your friends to sign up to GabrielHalpern.com to find more of this stuff. A lot of free stuff there. Feel free to cherry pick, and have a lovely day.